Craftsman Days are here at Lowe's with big savings on the tools you need. Save $100 on the Craftsman V20 6-tool power tool combo kit, now at $199. No matter what the project is, Craftsman's high-quality, high-performance products empower you to build on. Stop by your nearest Lowe's store and check out the full line of Craftsman tools today. Valid through 6/18 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Nats Chat is brought to you by Walters. Walters is the best sports bar in Navy Yard, located just across the street from Nationals Park. Also a great place to check out if you're headed to Audi Field.
Make sure to check out their self-poured beer wall and unlimited TVs.
Shortstop Abrams trying to keep his throwing hand dry. He's shaded toward the middle. The pitch. Swing a line drive to center field. Well hit. Call breaking in now. Overhead's by him into the fence on a bounce. Vogelback is lumbering around second, trying not to slip down. He'll go to third. The throw in is cut off. And Perez is into second with a double. Well, Alex Call, looking through the raindrops, did not track that ball well. And looks like Paul Emmel, the crew chief and third base umpire, is going to put a stop to this.
They are halting the game here, it looks like, at 4:43.
Hello and welcome to a very short edition of the Nats Chat podcast. I'm Tim Shovers, no Al, no Mark. That's because there was no final score on Saturday. The Mets and Nats began on time at 4:05 in DC and lasted 2+ innings, but it was clearly raining too hard to keep playing, and so it was halted with the Nats leading 1-0 in the top of the third. Runners on second and third. Joey Meneses, by the way, RBI single in the bottom of the first. And roughly 4 hours later, after that delay, we were still somehow in a delay. And finally, just before 8:45 p.m. Eastern, there was the announcement that the suspended game will resume at 12:35 on Sunday. And then the next game, which was originally supposed to be 1:35 heading into the weekend, that's now going to begin at 4:35 p.m. So a lot of changes on the schedule on Mother's Day. For whatever this is worth, I live in Rockville, Maryland, and it barely rained from about 5 p.m. on here. I was not at Navy Yard, so can't give a firsthand description. And since I was not there, I will be limited in my criticism. But there simply has to be better communication during rain delays from the organization. I see way too many tweets from disgruntled fans in these instances, and their complaints are typically very valid. To set a timeline of events, at roughly 7:45 p.m., they pulled the tarp and evaluated the field, but it clearly was not suitable to the umpires and manager standards. As I type this, the most recent tweet from the team's official Twitter account is that we have entered a rain delay from the 5 p.m. hour. It's been nearly, though, a half hour since it was announced that there is no more baseball on Saturday, yet the team's Twitter account has not put out that new information. Also, I barely follow soccer in the ins and outs of weather plans for the sport, but the match at Audi Field did begin on time at 7:30, and for what I can see, the weather is basically fine. So, we will be back with you Monday morning recapping the now split doubleheader. Unclear who will take the mound in Trevor Williams' place for the Nationals when we begin at 12:35 on Sunday. New York will bat with one out, and again, runners on second and third, Washington leading 1-0. As for Game 2 on Sunday, Yoan Adon will be called up from Rochester as the team's 27th man, but he's only eligible to take the mound in Game 2, which will be started by Jake Irvin, who will be making his third career Major League start. Our episode Monday morning will be sponsored by CapeIvy.org. For each $10 donation, a child receives a poncho. That's CapeIvy.org. For Al and Mark, this is Tim Shovers. We will catch you next time on the Nats Chat Podcast.
And the pitch, swing and a ground ball sharply hit through the right side, a base hit right center. Thomas is around third. He'll come home without a play as Marte flips it into the second baseman, Luis Guillorme. Joey Meneses does it again with an RBI single through the right side, extending a hitting streak to 7 games in a row. He drives in his 18th run of the year. And the Nationals have a run in the bottom of the first inning for the second straight game in this series. It's Washington 1 and New York 0.